Imagine a time before the familiar green mermaid logo was on every corner, a time when Starbucks was just a single store in Seattle's Pike Place Market. This is where our story begins, in the year 1971, with the establishment of the first Starbucks store. Three partners, Jerry Baldwin, Zev Siegel, and Gordon Bowker, had a shared passion for high-quality coffee. They came together to sell the finest coffee beans and equipment, but not brewed coffee. Their store was a haven for coffee enthusiasts, a place where one could find the best beans from around the world. The name Starbucks didn't just appear out of thin air. It was inspired by the character Starbuck from the classic novel Moby Dick. The trio felt this name captured the seafaring tradition of the early coffee traders and was apt for their venture. Little did they know, their choice of name would become synonymous with coffee across the globe. The early days of Starbucks were far from the cafe culture we associate with the brand today. It was more like a traditional store, where customers would buy their coffee beans and brewing equipment to make their coffee at home. The idea of selling prepared coffee was not yet on the horizon. In these early years, Starbucks was a local favorite, not yet the international sensation it would become. The founders' dedication to quality and their love of coffee set the stage for what was to come. They created a brand that was more than just a store. It was a place where coffee lovers could indulge their passion and discover new flavors. This was the humble beginnings of a journey that would change the world of coffee forever. From a single store in Seattle's Pike Place Market, Starbucks was destined to grow into an iconic brand with a presence in every corner of the world. This was Starbucks as it was first known, a far cry from the globally recognized brand we're familiar with today. But as we'll see, the story of Starbucks is one of transformation, vision, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. And it all started here with three partners, a love of coffee, and a single store in Seattle. Enter Howard Schultz, a man who would forever change the face of Starbucks and the world of coffee. Schultz, a Brooklyn native, joined Starbucks in 1982, a time when the company was primarily selling high-quality coffee beans and equipment. But Schultz was a man with a vision. He saw potential beyond the beans. His eureka moment came during a business trip to Italy. He was captivated by the Italian coffee bar culture, the sense of community and connection it fostered. The coffee bar was more than a place to grab a quick espresso. It was a social hub, a place for conversation and camaraderie. Schultz was inspired. He returned home with a burning ambition to transform Starbucks from a bean store into a place where people could enjoy and savor their coffee, a third place between work and home. But his vision was met with resistance. The Starbucks founders were hesitant to deviate from their successful business model. Undeterred, Schultz parted ways with Starbucks in 1985 to start his own venture, a coffee shop named Il Giornale, where he could bring his vision to life. Il Giornale was a success. It was here that Schultz honed his concept of the coffeehouse as a social hub, experimenting with various elements that would later become synonymous with the Starbucks experience. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee, the inviting ambience, the friendly baristas, these were all integral parts of Schultz's grand design. Just 2 years later, in 1987, Schultz made a triumphant return to Starbucks, this time as its CEO. He brought with him the lessons learned at Il Giornale and began to reshape Starbucks in his image. He introduced espresso drinks, expanded the menu, and focused on creating that welcoming, community-oriented space he had first envisioned in Italy. With Schultz at the helm, Starbucks was poised for a revolution. The 90s marked a period of innovation for Starbucks, with one invention in particular making waves, the Frappuccino. This icy, sweet concoction, introduced in 1995, was nothing short of a revolution in a cup. It was the brainchild of Starbucks' creative team, who were looking for a cool, refreshing beverage that would appeal to coffee lovers during the hot summer months. Little did they know this ingenious blend of coffee, milk and ice, crowned with a dollop of whipped cream, would become a game changer. The Frappuccino was more than just a new product. It was a symbol of Starbucks' ability to innovate and adapt, to give its customers something they didn't even know they wanted. It was a hit from day one, significantly boosting Starbucks' sales and popularity. It didn't just quench thirst, it created a buzz that was about to get a whole lot louder. As the Frappuccino was taking the world by storm, Starbucks was brewing another ambitious planned global expansion. The company was ready to take its unique coffee experience beyond North America. In 1996, Starbucks opened its first store outside North America in Tokyo, Japan. The decision to venture into Japan, a tea-loving nation, was a bold one. But Starbucks, with its winning blend of quality coffee, inviting stores, and exceptional service, managed to win over the hearts of the Japanese consumers. This was just the beginning. Starbucks continued its aggressive expansion strategy, opening stores in countries across the globe. Every new store was a new opportunity to share the Starbucks experience, to bring people together over a cup of coffee. It was a testament to Howard Schultz's vision of Starbucks, not just as a coffee shop, but as a meeting place, a third place between work and home. Starbucks had gone from a local coffee shop to an international sensation, all within a few short decades. Fast forward to today, and Starbucks is more than just a coffee shop. It's a cultural phenomenon. With over 30,000 stores dotting the globe, Starbucks has become a part of our daily routines, a place of comfort and familiarity for millions, if not billions. It's not just the coffee that keeps us coming back. Starbucks has reshaped the coffee culture, transforming the humble coffee bean into a canvas for creativity, from the classic cappuccinos to the seasonal pumpkin spice lattes. But Starbucks' impact goes beyond the cup. The company has committed itself to ethical sourcing, ensuring that the coffee you enjoy supports the farmers who grow it. Community engagement is also at the heart of Starbucks' ethos. From programs that support local communities to efforts that protect the environment, Starbucks is not just serving coffee, it's serving the world. From a single store in Seattle to a global empire, Starbucks' story is a testament to the power of vision, innovation, and a great cup of coffee.